welcome to Fab Friday here on the Spiegelmom Scraps YouTube channel. So today is going to be a little bit of an interesting layout because it starts one way and then I totally changed my mind. So I'm starting with my title, and this won't change, but I'm going to add a little to it from what you see here. So I'm going to start by spraying my title, which I've cut on my Cricut using a font that's on my computer. And guys, I have 900 plus fonts on my computer, so I don't remember what it's called. And what I did was I went ahead and sprayed it with Mama Sings the Blues colorings, which is this lovely darker tone of blue. Very, very pretty. So what I want to do now is I want to alter just the first letter. So this font, I went through all 900 of them, I think, till I found the one I wanted. I really wanted a font that had a big capital letter and then kind of small other letters. So this is the one I chose, and now I'm going to pretty much cover the first letter of each of the words in my title with sequins. Fun, fun, fun. We are also going to be doing a layout about Star Wars and teenage boys. So this should be super fun. So I'm just here putting the sequins down exactly where I want them. I'm going to do this to both letters. Yes, it does take a little bit of time. No, I'm not going to make you watch it. And then I'm going to take this paper from Chamel's Go Now Go collection, and I'm adding Teal Me No Lies, I think it's called. Anyway, it'll be linked below. It's a textures, and the name escapes me right now. But it's this kind of teal, dark teal color. And all I did was I took a gift card that was expired. I dipped it in the textures. I smeared it all over the page. And then I changed my mind, and I'm going to cover most of it up. So this is between the time that I did the textures and the time that the textures dried. I had this layout kind of swirling around in my head and trying to decide what I wanted to do with it. And I end up changing my plan for the layout. And then also while I was working on it, I got a brand new order of new releases from Spiegelmom Scraps. So a little bit of this video is going to be me kind of showing you those brand new products. This layout is also in response to Hannah's challenge on the 15 Minutes to Scrap Spiegelmom Scraps Facebook group. There is a monthly challenge, and everyone is invited to play along with it. Hannah provided a mood board and that we can use, and also the idea of using texture. So the mood board has a lot of copper in it, so I wanted to use a lot of coppery, orangey blue colors, and I thought Chamel's Go Now Go collection was perfect for these colors. So here is my dried mixed media background, and see, I changed my mind and I'm going to cover up. I'm glad I left a little bit of it open in the middle because I knew I was going to put my photos in there, but I initially hadn't thought I was going to want to mat them onto paper. But the more I thought about the layout and the layout design that I wanted, I decided that yes, indeed, I would go ahead and do that. And all of my layers are going to be hit with Vintage Photo Distress Ink, my favorite distress ink. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to create kind of like an L-shaped layout right here, just like that. And then there are my photos. So these are photos of my son, my oldest son. He loves classical music. He plays guitar. He also loves movies. So a night of the Pittsburgh Symphony Orchestra doing Star Wars music was right up his alley. He also went to see the same symphony in Star Trek, which he also loved, and I have a scrapbook page about that one too. And I think he's going to go see another one this summer. Him and his dad love classical music, so we do that quite a bit. So I decided I need to put just a little bit of textures here on the edge because I'm crazy, and I end up getting textures all over my fingers somehow doing this. But anyway, that's what happens when you're an artist and you play with messy paste, right? Right, okay. What I'm going to do is I have the ticket stub from the concert, and I've placed it in a mini glassine bag. And guys, if you have memorabilia from tickets or tickets from concerts or anything like that, mini glassine bags are perfect for them because you can pull them in and out. You can still have the ticket. It keeps the ticket safe, but contained into one spot. So here I am now. I'm putting down my title. And I'm just going to glue my 2 big letters that I mess with. And there, see, the mailman came. And there's all the brand. These are not all of them. These are just some of the brand new sequins in the Spiegelmom Scraps shop. I'm going to go for these coppery ones because this is the chocolate truffle collection. It's gorgeous. It's like coppery and rose gold and amazement. For this layout and to go with the mood board, I'm just going to pull the metallic copper sequins out of the sequin mix. I'm just going to sprinkle a few onto my 2 letters. If you want to get a closer look at these sequins, I highly recommend joining us in the 15 Minutes to Scraps Spiegelmom Scraps blog and letting us know that, or at the Facebook group, and letting us know you want an invite to our huge Facebook release party, which is this weekend. So there are tons and tons of new products that are going into the store this weekend. New cork, new felt, just gorgeous things. And you are more than welcome to come and spend a weekend with us just looking at all of the new releases. So these sequins here with the metallic copper are called chocolate truffles, and there's a lot more. You saw all those gorgeous sequins, and those aren't even all the ones in the new releases that are coming out. So lots and lots of fun things to do this weekend. So I decided, since my mailman came and dropped off my sequins, I was going to add some of these metallic copper sequins to my N and my S. And now I'm going to go ahead and use this shipping tag for some journaling, and I'm going to date stamp it on the bottom. Of course, the first time I stamped this, I stamped it upside down. So good thing that this was just a nice little shipping tag, because then I could just flip the tag over and start over and not stamp my date upside down. Oh my. So now I'm just using my Muji pen to write a little bit of journaling about the concert. I wasn't with my son, so I could just write what he said and how he liked it and things like that. But I'm super excited my husband got pictures for me because he knows all about my scrappiness. So I'm just going to go ahead, and I start by thinking I'm going to attach it with just my tape runner, but the textures, I put a lot on there and it was thick and tape runner was not cutting it. I also think that staples are an awesome addition to layouts about teenage boys. I happen to also think that textures are another really great addition to layouts about teenage boys. And I do think that Chamel's collections work really great, both for girls and for boy layouts. So I have these 2 6x6 paper pads, and I'm just going to fussy cut some of these circles from this 6x6 sheet and use them on my 3 different sections of embellishment for this layout. I think these fussy cut circles are a really great, just nice embellishment to add to different places. So I'm also took from the Chamel Go Now Go collection this paper, and I'm going to fussy cut some of these things. I think this paper is so cool. I think I love the airplane. It's like an airplane font maybe. I'm not quite sure what to call it, but really neat and really cool. And I thought it was perfect for these photos. I know that having a teenage boy, it is quite hard sometimes to find products that really go. Products that are just a little grungy, not too cutesy, things like that. And I think that some of the trends that are happening now are really great for boy layouts, like the copper that we see. This Go Now Go layout, while it is a little bit older, is a really good line for boys. I think that I just really enjoyed this, and I really like the way this layout turned out. I have another one that I used, if you look on my blog, that I used a couple weeks ago for a blog hop that has crepe paper, Boys Rule collection, and again, just something a little bit darker colors, really a little bit grungier look for a teenage boy layout. That's what I like. That's my style, or what I tend to go to, because it reminds me more of my son. So I'm adding some copper acetate pieces from the Go Now Go embellishment kit, and now I'm going to pull some of these thickers, again, because they're glittery and coppery. I also really like this layout because it really shows how you can use things like sequins and glitter on a page that is about a Star Wars orchestra concert and still get the look you're going for. Still get a masculine look, still get, you know, that teenage boy fun. I love that picture of my son on the right holding up his Starbucks Frappuccino and how excited he was. And you can see from the photos the concert was completely sold out. So he was so excited that were able to get tickets and he could go. So I'm just going to add a little bit of copper to each embellishment, and then I'm going to add one of each of the sequins to the top of the tag just to bring those sequins over to that part of the embellishment. I didn't want a lot of them, just 3. So the sequins on this layout are very kind of contained. They're contained to the 2 words and they're contained to the top of the tag. And then we have all those colors, the gray and the blue and the copper. So be sure to check out that challenge from Hannah Lemieux on the 15 Minutes to Scrap Facebook group. Jody always gives away a really nice prize, and we would love to have you. We'd love to see what you do with the mood board. So the mood board, and also her challenge was also the texture. And the mood board has these colors, these lovely masculine, perfect for teenage boy layout colors. The copper, the blue, the teal, they would be great really for a lot of different things. So I really encourage you to head over there and check it out. Last little touch to this layout is I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of that Mama Sings the Blues colorings to different spots on the layout, and here's a close-up of those gorgeous copper sequins. I'll see you next week. Bye!